everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So the voiceover today is going to be a bit different, but basically because I usually record the voiceover on my PC, but for some reason it's not coping with me recording the voiceover whilst having the program open. So I'm going to be basing it a bit off of memory. But today's video is, as you can see, it is just another sketchbook practice drawing. I mentioned it in the previous video, but this is actually the first one I did, even though it's part 2, which I know makes no logical sense. But for the other one, I had the sketching process. For this one, I had I had almost, I think, the complete footage of the painting process. So I thought the other one was more relevant to do as part 1. And now for part 2 is basically just going to be the video of me painting in almost real time. I sped it up to... Did I speed it up? I think I sped it up to 150. So it's more or less real time, and you'll get to see sort of how long it took me to do it. This piece was literally just for fun. I hadn't used watercolors in this sketchbook yet, so I decided to try it. I was really happy with how they worked. I was happy that I was able to use watercolors. I didn't obviously put too much water or anything, but the paper coped well. This sketchbook is actually not a watercolor sketchbook, but I think it's mixed media. And for the 2 drawings you've seen, including this one, it's been quite fun using watercolors in it. So although I usually talk about what's going on in the video, this time I'm going to do it a bit differently, partially because I'm not looking at the video right now, so it would be a bit hard to just speak about what I'm drawing because I don't have it in front of me, but also because I don't really have much to say about this one. It was really fun. I chose very simple colors. I literally was watching something I'm painting, so I was having just a nice time putting down color on paper. The part that I mostly wanted to focus on for these 3 sketches was just my proportions for bodies, because I'm horrible at that. And the process by which I go through to draw them. As I said in the previous one, my sketches are a bit stiff, and I know that now. With some work that I've done recently, I think I'm more comfortable with making figures look a bit more natural and just flow and not so stiff. So I'm quite happy that I've noticed the progress in that, and hopefully you'll get to see it too if you continue watching the videos. While I'm at it, I know I usually say this at the end, but if you like my videos and if you want to see more content, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps. I won't prolong that, but just if you like art videos, please don't forget to subscribe. I'll make sure to post, and hopefully I'll be improving my content this year so that it's more fun to watch, I guess, or people prefer watching it than right now, which is actually one of the things I want to talk about, and why I didn't see much point in talking about the drawing. I wanted to let you know that the next year or so of making videos, I obviously will be learning. It is quite a difficult thing to do, because it's not like I'm just learning. It's not like I'm just painting anymore. If I could just paint and that's it, but now I need to learn how to film what looks good. I know that one of the things that I need to work on is filming from different angles, and from watching videos I know that another thing is maybe filming things that are not in the same place, and just film yourself doing some different activities. It kind of breaks the video apart and gives it a more real perspective, I guess you could say. And I personally like watching videos like that. I also note that personally what I watch is a lot of people talking to the camera. Whether they show their face or not, it's just nice to see someone just talking. It's kind of like you're in the same room as them. I'm evidently very bad at that, as you can probably tell from this. But I am going to try and sound a bit more natural when I do my videos. It's not like I don't sound natural on purpose. It's just something difficult to get used to when you're not really talking to someone in the room. You should talk like someone's in the room with you. But I think everyone that starts making videos on YouTube goes through that phase. So hopefully if you stick with me and my videos, you'll see an improvement in that. I will be trying to do it, and I think this video is the first one which will show a step towards that. In terms of the filming step towards that, I have filmed a bit of snippets doing this or that for my next videos. Not the 3-part series for the sketchbooks, but just stuff that's coming later on. We're currently on the 18th of April when I'm doing this voiceover. It's 3 days before I upload the video. So I wanted to do the voiceover and just make sure the video is ready to go out. Initially, I wanted to have 2 videos going at the same time. I wanted to make sure that one was uploaded before so if I were to post a video this Friday, I made sure that I uploaded next Friday's video this week, if that makes sense. But I haven't really had time to catch up to that. There are a few long weekends coming up in the next few weeks, so I'm going to try and do that. Doing voiceovers is quite hard because it's either I don't have time, I'm not alone, or my computer is very loud. So if I record my voiceover in the room, it's just a mess, because when I go to apply it to the video, you can just hear basically the fan going off in the background. So I hope this recording doesn't sound too bad, and I hope that when I put it on, I can use it. If I can use this, maybe I can find a way of just doing the voice recording on my phone or away from my computer. That would work for me. I don't mind doing that, as I can just pause it later on. But thinking about it, the only hard thing about that is that then I'm not going to be able to do a proper voiceover watching what I'm doing, etc. Another option is do real-time talking, but I did try that last time and it ended up just being really noisy. I wouldn't have particularly said that where I live is noisy, but when I'm filming videos, I notice that where I live is noisy. And even though I do change the sensitivity of the mic, I can't put it much lower because then it just doesn't pick up my voice. So it is quite hard. Maybe in the future, if that's the solution, I'll look for a different mic option. But for now, this is what I'm going to do. I hope it's not much of a downgrade to record on my phone. I have not done it before, but I guess I will find out when I listen to the footage. I hope it's not much worse recording on the phone. I've never done it before, but I suppose I will find out when I listen to the recording. If it's not too horrible, this is what I'll stick to for now, like I said. So moving on, if you actually have any suggestions or any advice of maybe if you've watched the video and you think, oh, I watch these videos and this is what I like to see, just let me know in the comments below. I will take everything into account. Right now, I'm just basing my opinion on what I want to see on my videos, on what I like from other people's videos. I was actually watching Bailey J recently, and yeah, her points were what I already sort of knew from watching other people. Like I said, taking videos from different angles, making sure that you include yourself talking naturally. So that's 2 of the things that I'd already thought of doing. But it's good to know because she seems to have been on YouTube for ages. So apart from that, I think that if I do catch up to the one video every 2 weeks, doing it in advance, I'll try and see if I can fit in more videos than once every 2 weeks. But I really don't make any promises for that because I am really busy. Apart from work, which is quite busy, I have been studying, and I feel like I've mentioned that way too many times now. And also, actually painting and drawing takes time too. I have my dog, which takes time too, and then just family things, which always take up a lot of your time. So it's quite hard to fit painting, recording, and editing in with all of that. I think it's hard for everyone, and I do enjoy it. It's just I need to find the time, and I know you can make the time, but if you make the time, it usually cuts into your sleep, and I already don't get enough sleep most of the time. So I think I'll be avoiding that one. So I'll just need to see how to fit everything in. My next exam is in June. But after that, I won't have much of a break because I'm going straight into the next one. So that'll be fun, I suppose. So it's not like sometimes I take a couple of weeks to just not study, not do anything, but this time I'm not going to do that. So I'm not going to have much of a break to catch up on anything else. But like I said, there are a few bank holidays coming up, which I'll try my best to work ahead. So yeah, apart from that, that's all I wanted to really talk to you about today. I feel like I don't really talk naturally about everything that's going on in my videos, and it is a good thing that I have. When it comes to this video, I think we should be around the end now. And I just wanted to say that I hope you liked the video. I did have a lot of fun with it. Ignore the one on the right. I should have said this at the beginning, but just ignore the one on the right. I hated how the face came out. The dress is beautiful, but like I said, I wasn't really focusing on faces, so I just kind of wanted to get it over with and start painting. I know a lot of people put a sticky note to hide it. I just didn't see the point. Leave it in there. It happens at the end of the day. So I had a lot of fun with it, and I hope you like it too. I kept the colors simple, and I kind of liked how it looked at the end. I feel like this is what a sketchbook page where you're practicing on should look like. So I don't think I did too bad. The next video will be part 3 of this, and then I will move on to other art related content. So I hope you look forward to that. And like always, thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate the support. And see you next time.